Hey everybody, BrickLover18 here today with a LEGO City update. So this is actually the final LEGO City update for this city. Once again, I'm doing a little rearrange in my LEGO room, so I'm going to be moving it all around. It's not as nicely staged as I would have hoped to let you show it. It's been done for a few months now, and I really like it, so I hope the new city looks just as good, but I am getting some more bookshelves in the LEGO room, as you would have seen from other videos, and I just need to switch up the city to make it fit the room a little bit more. To be honest, I work the least on the city out of everything I do for LEGO, so that's why, for the most part, it does have to take up some of the least amount of space in my LEGO rooms. So, that being said, today in this video, I am going to give you one last full tour of the LEGO City before I tear it down and restart the rebuild series all over again. So, I am pretty excited because it always gives me something to do and lots of fun to have when rebuilding the LEGO City, but, of course, it's always a process, and I'm gonna get super fast at it by now because this is the second time this year I'll be tearing it down and rebuilding it. But anyway, let's get right into this video. Starting off over here, as I mentioned, none of it's staged nicely. I'm just kind of filming it so I can start tearing it down soon. But as you can see right over here on the boardwalk of the LEGO City, this is where I have a lot of my LEGO modular buildings. So starting here, I've got the Grand Emporium, the detective's office, this apartment building, the pet shop, one half, the bank, the Palace Cinema, the bookstore, as well as the downtown diner. And then as you can see, although we might have had Steven Spielberg fall over there, there are so many different minifigures out and about enjoying the very nice day, the beautiful weather, and everything that the LEGO City has to offer. And it looks like this person, might be famous. Everybody's watching them. But then over here, as you can see, overall, I think I really like this area. Especially the way it looks right here with the railing and everything. I just think it looks really nice. Back here, as you can see, I do have a presidential motorcade running through. And as I mentioned, I normally wouldn't have this for a LEGO City update. But of course, without any staging it, this was just the last thing I had on the move. Which makes sense because maybe the president's going to the recent election or anything. But I'm filming this before the election, and I know it's going to be up after. So who knows what president that actually might be. But overall, love the way the modular buildings look. As I mentioned, it doesn't make sense to have just the front back here and then the back here empty, but as I said, I just want to see the LEGO City for the most part. That's all I really care about, and enjoying the different buildings that I have. So starting right back over here again, behind the modular buildings, I've got the custom-made NCIS building, which I'm really excited to finally add it back to the LEGO City. I think it looks pretty great. And then next to that, I've got the Federal Office Tower, which is a very tall building, the tallest in my LEGO City, and it just looks really great. Next to that, we have Bricks Tower, which again is one of my favorite buildings in the LEGO City. This one's fully custom made. As you can see down there, we've got a LEGO store, an Ellen studio, a custom sushi restaurant here. This is my BrickLover18 LEGO Tower of my LEGO room. And then this is like a hotel and residency, which looks really cool. And my penthouse is 2 stories at the very top, as well as a pool. Next to that is the Bricks Tower sign, which, just adds some, 3D to the city. And then next to that is actually the apartment building that's connected to the building. In old buildings, especially where I am in Toronto, they buy the building out. They can't tear it down because it's historic. They have to build into it. So that's kind of what we've done there with the Ellen studio. And then back there, we've got like a bank and a couple other LEGO City buildings as well. Back here, we've got a couple other modular buildings. This one here is the corner garage, which I really like, and I'd love to get that one out front and center in the new city. And then this one is the Assembly Square, which again, pretty great set, really like that. And between those two buildings, as you can see, we've got like an apartment building that again is a pretty old building, but we need to have somewhere in my LEGO City for everyone to live. And I almost forgot to mention, we've got this other tower over here, which has actually got a couple different vendors. This one is just an empty, vacant right now. We've got an Apple store, a radio station, a dentist office, and then another penthouse, and is just looking for someone to lease that space. Moving on here, we've got the Lego City Police Station, which is a custom-made police station, and then next to that is the Lego City Fire Station, which is a kind of custom but also kind of modified set. As you can see here, I did add the fire tower, but the rest of the set is all together. And overall, I really like this fire station. I think it adds a lot of dimension and it looks pretty cool. And then of course, across from that and next to all the other Lego City modular buildings and everything is the Lego City Park. Over here in the park is actually one of my favorite areas of the city. At the very back, as you can see, I added the old fisherman's hut, which is just a really great set and honestly blends in really nice. Adds a great transition from the Lego City to the beach area, the underdeveloped to the developed. As you can see, we've got this very small channel here. It's just enough for swimming, and a bigger beach area because that's where everybody wants to hang out. We've got a beautiful parkway here with a nice path that takes you either to the museum or to the Legoland amusement park. And then throughout the Lego City, as you can see, there are just lots of flowers, lots of people roaming around, very happy. Everybody's excited to finally have some green space in the Lego City. And I'll just zoom in so you can get a bit of a closer look there, as you can see, but there is so much going on, lots of different Lego minifigures, lots of different life here in the park, and it's opened up by these very nice gates. And as I said, the old fisherman's hut over there, bringing you to the Legoland Park over here. Now this is one of my newer areas of the city. As you can see, the pathway takes you here up to the docks, which I really like how I built the docks, to be honest with you. I'm very proud of that. And then we have a retaining wall there. But as you can see, it's a bit of a raised part of the Lego City, which looks really cool, and is just the area for Legoland. So here we've got the main entrance. I've never made a sign or anything like that, even though I always say I will. And then right in there, we've got like the entranceway where you buy your tickets, a cafeteria, because as soon as you get in, you know, the kids are going to want some food. Lots of different shops and vendors right here. We've got anything from a toy store to a coffee shop to another toy store to a Brick-a-Hut. Like, there's just so much going on there. The very first ride, which is a custom-made one, as you can see, it's like a drop tower. We've got a few people on it testing it out, and it's nice colors. Lots of candy and entertainment throughout the entire park. We've got part of the old roller coaster, which I didn't have room for anymore. Other different parts of different sets that just overall look really cool, and everybody's wearing the Legoland torsos. Tons more food and games everywhere. Right in the center, of course, we've got the big carousel, which is a great Lego set. This one's not motorized, but looks awesome. And then over here as well, that is not motorized, is the Ferris wheel, which again, I really love this set. And then we've got a couple other things back here, like another ride, as well as this business that honestly was just kind of thrown in there. But for the most part, I really like how this looks. As I said, lots of minifigures roaming around, and everyone's just really happy to be here at the Legoland amusement park. So anyway, thanks everybody so much for watching this Lego City tour. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm sad that this is going to be the last time showing this part of the Lego City because I do really enjoy it. And I think I know, like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I did a really nice job with this Lego City in particular because I think it looks great. All it needs is one more tall building and it would have been perfect. But it's still going to look cool. It's still going to kind of be in the same area of the Lego room, but for the most part, it's just going to be a lot narrower. So instead of having this random L, it's just going to be one kind of straight road. But you know me, I'll make sure it has multiple different roads and turns and everything because I want it to be a realistic city and not just one street. But anyway, thanks again so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. You'll have to leave me some suggestions down in the comments below before I tear apart the city of what you want to see in the next city. And I'm looking forward to, you know, kind of showing you some of the things that I'll be working on. So anyway, thanks again so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.